Welcome back, welcome back. This is part 2 of the Unit 5 notes. We stopped it so everybody can think about how to balance an equation. We're going to do a few of them on the board that are in the packet. This is your homework packet. We're going to do the first few of these. This isn't the whole homework packet. You're also going to have a couple of labs to add to this. All right, let's see if y'all got it. Okay, so let's look over here. How many hydrogens do I have?
2.
How many hydrogens do I have? How many oxygens do I have? How many oxygens do I have? So what should I write here? A 2, because we need to have 2 oxygens, but that messed up my hydrogens. So what's 2 times 2?
4.
Over here I have a 2, so what do I need to put?
2.
A 2. Did y'all get that one? Because I did it for you already. All right, let's look at this one, okay? So over here, how many aluminums do we have? 1. How many do we have over here?
2.
So what shall I write here?
2.
2. Now you should do these in pencil. You gotta erase because you go back and forth and sometimes you're wrong. Okay, how many oxygens do I have here?
2.
And how many do I have here?
3.
Uh-oh. So now what can I multiply these to?
2.
I can multiply this times 2, and I have 2 times 3 is 6. What do I need to put here?
3.
A 3, because 3 times 2 is 6. So this is where you actually use what you did in 7th grade. The least common multiple, the greatest common factor. Remember all that stuff? Fractions. Remember all that? So we want to think about what is the lowest number we can multiply both of these two. Now, this messed up my aluminums. Now I have 2 times 2 is 4, so I need to go back and erase this and put a 4 there. How do we feel about that one? Okay, let's do this. Do we want to do that one? Yeah, let's do this one. Okay, how many carbons are here? How many are here? 1. So what am I going to put here? A 3, right? So now hydrogens. I have 8 here and 2 here. So what do I need here? What times 2 is 8? 4. Okay, now let's check the oxygens. I like to do oxygens last. Some people like oxygens first. I'm an oxygens last believer. Okay, so over here I've got 4 plus 2 times 3 is 6. What's 4 plus 6? 10. So what do I multiply times 2 to get 10? 5. Okay, now I want to do a different one with y'all. We're going to save some of these. Which one was it? That one, I think. Do you have, let me look at my paper. Whoop, whoop, whoop. We're filming sound effects. Where'd my paper go? This one. Yes, this one. Okay. This one right here, this is the last one of yours. I've got more on mine than you do. The C2H plus O2 plus CO2 plus H2O. We're going to do that one together, and I'm going to show you a little trick. I call it the amazing doubling rule. All right, so let's do this one together. Got to stop using the marker and use the pointer. How many carbons do I have over here? 2. How many do I have over here? 1. So what does it appear that I need here?
2.
A 2. Okay. Now over here I have 1 hydrogen, and over here I've got 2. So what does it look like I need here?
2.
A 2. Okay. So now, is this the one I want to use? 2. Yeah. So now what does this need to become? It messed up. Yes, it messed this up. So now 2 times 2 is 4, so I need to make that 4. So I'm going to use my eraser. We're going to use that eraser. Let's see how that one works. And that's why you do these in pencil, so you can erase. Okay, so now I'm going to make this one 4. Okay, next, I'm going to look, now I've got 2 hydrogens, 4 carbons, 4 carbons. I'm going to look at the oxygen. Over here, I've got 4 times 2 is 8, plus 1 is 9. What can I multiply times 2 to get 9?
3.
No. What times 2 is 9?
1.5.
Yes, he said it. It's 4.5, 4.5. Now, do you think you're allowed to cut atoms in half? No, because what will we get? A bomb, and we're not allowed to make bombs. But if we were, this would be doubled, right? This would be balanced, correct? Do you see that? If you can balance it with a fraction, do it. And then what you do is you look at the denominator of the fraction and multiply by that. So if it's got a half in it, you double everything. If it's got a third in it, then you triple everything. I call it the amazing doubling rule because usually doubling is good enough. So this is going to become 4. This is going to become 9. This is going to become 8. And this is an understood 1, so it becomes 2. And that's the right answers for it. Okay, I'm going to show you one more hard one before we go on. I'm going to show you this one. 4 phosphoruses, 2 phosphoruses. It appears that it needs what? Well, this one looks like it needs a 2. Don't write this down yet. Just watch me do this one, okay? Because we're going to have to erase. Okay, now I've got 1K, 1K, 1CL, 1CL. And I think on one of these you have an uppercase L that should have been lowercase. So correct that. So now I'm going to look at my oxygens. Over here I have 10, and over here I have 3. Well, if I look for the least common multiple of 3 and 5, it's 15. But 15, if we try it, it's not going to work because that would be 5, that would be 5. Because of this 2 there. 2 doesn't go into odd numbers very nicely, right? So we have to do it to a multiple that is even. And going back and forth, the right answer is, I'm going to erase that too because it didn't work. The right answer for this is we have to make these both go into the lowest thing that is even, and that's 30. So don't be afraid of a big number. So the right answer is 6, 10, 10, 3. Now, 3 times 4 is 12. 2 times 6 is 12. 10 potassiums, 10 potassiums, 10 chlorides, 10 chlorides. 10 times 3 is 30 oxygens. 6 times 5 is 30 oxygens. What I want you to do for the remainder of the period is I want you to work on page 1, 5, 7, and 8 of your packet. When I ask you to tell the type of reaction, don't do it. You don't know that yet. We'll go back and do that later. I have the key on my desk. I want you to do a few, check it. Do a few, check it. You can come up and take pictures of it. I don't mind. Wait, stay still, Hope, 1 second. I don't mind if you go ahead and take pictures of it because I want you to have the answers to check it. We'll probably have a pop quiz on this either tomorrow or Wednesday, so don't just copy the answers down. You'll fail the pop quiz. And this is the other thing. Shockingly, I have found that there are about half of my kids have never struck a match before. This is part of being a teenager, knowing how to strike a match. So everybody in here, whether you have ever struck a match or not, you're going to come up and strike a match in front of me. Let me tell you how to do it. You don't hold it at the very end or else the match will break. You have to hold it kind of close to the end, about right there, and you push it on it, and then you quickly scoot your finger back. Don't leave your finger up here to get burned, scoot it back. Then I want you to blow it out, and then you can just throw it down on my desk. These lab tables are special heat-proof material. I wish my kitchen counters were these. I would love that. All right, so every single person, don't all rush at once. I want you to do not leave this room without striking a match for me today. And I know for some of you, it's going to be your first time. And I'll review the rules with you if you need me to. All right, any questions? You may go sit with your lab partner and work out your packet. Science is great.